you know, I had way more money when I was a kid than I do now. You know, I'm still adjusting to it. You never get used to not having enough to do anything with, you know. And it's hard not to let the panic set in. There's a lot of pressure. It keeps my blood pressure up. You know, that's why I was trying to get my license back last year. You know, borrowing money that I would only be able to pay back if I could get the license and then get one of them driving jobs I had lined up. And, you know, Chris Seager of Catholic Human Services and hearing officer Jabina of you know, Michigan Secretary of State, they proved what women in power are. They're monsters. You don't let women in power. For those of you who are considering voting with your vagina for Hillary, look at my life. 33 years not having a driver's license. It was 32 years last year, and they wouldn't give it to me. My whole adult life, I haven't had a driver's license for alcohol-related offenses when I was a kid. And no, I didn't kill anybody, okay? They just, government corruption and women in power had the opportunity to thwart that government corruption. And instead of thwarting it, they opted to continue perpetuating the life rate. And I paid a lawyer who stood there, even though from 3 different angles of 2 different laws, I should be driving, even under the MAP 21 laws that Obama signed off on, I should be driving with a breathalyzer starter on my car. It's like, this lawyer that I paid all this money to just stood there and held the coats while they raped my life. He didn't even do what a paralegal would do. You know, this Kyle legal fucker and Gaylord. A paralegal would have, for $168, which is a fraction of what I paid him, would have filed an appeal for me by now. It's been more than a year. I mean, it's been a year. It's going to be a year in a couple months that, you know, we went to this hearing. It was a kangaroo hearing, kangaroo court. She already knew what she was going to do before I went in there. She wouldn't even let me argue my case. Wouldn't even let me fucking speak up for myself. Same as fucking goddamn 23 years ago when I did everything required of me to do to get my license back, and they wouldn't give it back to me back then. And they thwarted me from getting good jobs back then. You see? So I really feel like I have a lawsuit against Michigan Secretary of State Driver's Assessment and Appeal Division. You know, $1 million per year that has passed from the moment that I did everything required of me and they wouldn't give me my license back. Just based on bias and discrimination, you know. This little red-nosed fucking alcohol swilly fucking chemical toilet motherfucker didn't want to give me my license back when I went and got interviewed by him, you see. So it's like, this is why I'm dealing with this, why I'm broke, because, you know, I can't get enough people rallied together to support me against this life rate. You know, to demand justice on my behalf. You know, it's only right that I be allowed, with what's left of my life, to have a license, get a driving job, since I can't do anything else in my condition, and get off of SSI, making a week what, you know, they begrudge me of giving me per month, even though I paid them out of my FICA every fucking week since I was 14 fucking years old. Yeah, it's like now I'm the criminal. Oh shit. Yeah. It's like, well, let's go back in time, don't take none of my money, and then I'll be the criminal, all right, for expecting it. But right now, I'm just expecting what you took from me, you know? So it's like people don't understand, why am I so mean-spirited? Well, you know, it doesn't get better no matter how hard I try. You know, anybody else could have done half of what I've done and they'd be a billionaire by now. I'm just trying to get out the fucking hole and I can't seem to do it no matter what. Can't get no support from people who should be supporting me. Can't get no participation from people who should be participating. They stand by and watch it like it can't happen to them. You see? And then if they fuck around and take everybody like me out, then when you're in the position that I'm in and you're crying out for help and you're making videos clanging your cup against the bars and rattling your chains and shit, you know, you're sowing a seed that people are just gonna look at you and laugh and make stupid comments on your videos and thumbs down your videos and not support you. You see? And that's what you're doing. Because you see, people like me, we've been there. We know what it's like to be targeted by the, you know, the government and by people. You know, we know what it's like to have those who are supposed to There's supposed to be subcontractors that you can trust to give you a fair evaluation, go out of their way to rape your life with their reports and illegal diagnoses based on protective information protected by federal HIPAA laws, right? It's like, man, my rights have been violated, and they're being violated with every second of this life rape that they're perpetuating. And here I am broke as hell, man, looking like a beggar because I've got donate sites on my web, or donate things on my websites, and begging for money all the time. My guitar is still in a pawn shop. I may never see it again. My last guitar, it's gone. And it's like my emergency credit card, that's gone now. It's like everything's burned up, and I'm in a deep hole. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of it. I really don't. My wife would benefit if I just die already, because at least she got insurance on me. You see? So she could get out of the hole, just nature would move a little bit faster and take me out quicker. It's like, I'm not one of them mean-spirited people that's staying alive just for meanness. It's just like, for some reason, I just don't die, motherfucker. I don't know why. I'm tougher than I thought I was. Tougher than the doctors thought I was. It fucking, what was it? 14 years ago, we're convinced I'd be dead within 3 years. Yeah, well, it's 14 years later. I'm still kicking, still waiting to die, motherfucker. Yeah. It's like, I was trying to become productive again. I just wanted off SSI and have my own money, have my own insurance, that I earn. I'm not one of these type people that wants other people's shit. I don't want anybody else giving me their shit. I've asked for help, but, the people that I've gone to for help have more than enough, and I would repay them some kind of way. I mean, there's more things than just money. You got enough money, so it's like, what else can I do for you? I got a lot of skills, man, a lot of very vast skill set. There's lots of shit I could do that you might not be able to get done from somebody else, and these fuckers don't consider that when they just look at me and, oh, he's just a bum. No, I'm not. I've been a hard-working individual all my life until I got sick, and I've been too sick to fucking do anything, man. And it's like, been carried by SSI and help from my wife and, the people that I did have downstate, down in the Detroit area, I was taken care of. Compared to out here, out here I've been lived down. I don't have music anymore. I don't have anything anymore. My wife bought me a fucking nano drum because it just got so fucking dark and depressing for me. She bought me a fucking kid's toy because I have to live like a little kid. You see, I don't get to drive myself nowhere. I'm 51 years old, man. I ain't had a driver's license my whole adult life, because I allowed them to fucking force market their alcohol on me instead of fucking just smoking the weed that I preferred. And every time I drank, I got pulled over. You see? So it's like fucking, I got 3 within 7 years, and they used that to fucking, a corrupt little white devil judge didn't like me when he looked at me and put it on driver's license appeal division. That's what it was. Now it's the DAAD. It's like, man, my fucking driver's license revocation has outlasted the agency that was in control over it. And Terry Lynn Land was such a horrible, fucking incompetent, inefficient monster, another woman in power, that she couldn't even purge the system of all old cases. So now they hold my case up like it's a modern case. It's not a modern case. It violate my rights, make me go fucking goddamn substance abuse evaluations when I don't have any issues. And then fucking goddamn, because I have a medical marijuana card, tell me I can't have my license back, even though scientific fact proves that I wasn't even smoking at the time, because fucking it was a clean drug screen. It's like, man, you don't get more rights violations in one fucking fell swoop than this. I mean, it's just from all kinds of directions. And that's why I've been looking for a black lawyer, because, I want a black lawyer to help me take down these white fucking devils, man. It's like they're devils. They're evil monsters. They fucking goddamn squashing me out for nothing. It's like I have very little time left. I can't be productive. I can't have my own money. I can't have a job. I already lost my van because I couldn't keep it because, I went so far in the hole doing this license thing. My wife couldn't recover us, so the van had to be sold. And it's like, you know, I'm never going to get my van back. You know, I miss my van. You know, I'm never going to have another van. You see? And it's like, don't nobody care about that. That, you know, I was attached to that van, man. I loved it with my heart, you know, even though it was falling apart. It was, you know, it was wore out. You know, it's like, now it's gone. You see? I'll never have another vehicle in my name. That vehicle, because of the way the loan worked out, my name ended up on it, even though I didn't have a driver's license, right next to my wife's name. So I had a vehicle that was half in my name. It was like, you know, I didn't feel so destitute as long as my wife had that van. But now I just feel like I got nothing left, you know? And I was fighting so hard to keep it from getting to this point, you see? And there's no appreciation, there's no understanding, there's no empathy for my plight. You know, I don't want sympathy, but goddamn, at least empathize with it, you know, where you can understand, wow, I sure wouldn't want that happening to me. And who knows how much worse I would have done than you know, fucking in reaction to it. You see, I probably would have already gone to prison doing something else, you know. I mean, people don't admit that to themselves, that if they were in my position, they probably would have acted out a lot worse than I have, you see. But, yeah, I've got less money now than I did when I was a kid. And it's been that way for a long time, man, since I've been in northern Michigan. I guess that's a statement to the value of, you know, some crack hoes, right? And the anti-value of so many white Christians and white women, right? Just surrounded by them, right? And they enable people like my brothers. Yeah, your great agenda to go get drunk and to go get some more chemicals in your system. Oh, your great agenda. It's such a fucking huge agenda. It's going to rescue puppy dogs and kitties and help homeless people. Let me help you. You're such a great man. Let me suck your dick and fucking ride your dick. Oh, because I just think you're such a great man. You know, I guess I should be thankful for them because they're showing me something about people and about women in this area. They're weeding out the fucking feeble-minded for me, right? Yeah, because I don't want no bitch that fucking would jump over me to fucking enable that shit. You know? Here I am fucking broke and starving, fucking no meds hardly at all. Fucking, you know, got 2 feral kitties in the goddamn vet right now getting fixed because nobody else will help with it. You know, on my wife's fucking care credit card that I'm gonna have to pay back somehow. You know, it's like, man, you know, well, she's gonna carry half of it, but still, you know, I gotta pay my half. Where's it coming from? I don't have no money. I don't have enough to get by on now. You know, and there ain't nobody to care or change it. You know, I got nothing else I can sell or pawn. My guitar was the last thing. They ain't going, you know, I can't take a fucking little fucking toy nano drone and try and pawn that. So I guess I'll just hold on to that, fly it around, and film video footage with that. And I had another one come in, you know, it's just like she could buy me another nano drone so that I don't fucking get distracted with my woes. Because she knows I'm gonna break this one soon. I'm not that good at flying it. So it's like, that's what I am, man. I've been reduced back down to a child, you know? I've been emasculated, and all the manhood that I should have at my age is gone. You know, I'm not allowed to be independent. You know, I can't just get in my vehicle and drive away if I don't like it anymore, you know? Which, you know, I see people on the news that they flip out and kill their spouse and shit. And it's like, fuck, you had a driver's license. Why didn't you just go for a drive and get away? Start driving, saying you're never coming back, and see how you feel once you get 2 hours down the road, you know? You might not want to kill nobody if you can just drive away, right? And I can't understand that about people. If you got a license, why are you violent? You got the world at your fingertips if you can have a driver's license. You just don't realize it. So as somebody that hasn't had one in 33 years, man, you know, you need to learn to appreciate that. Don't hang out with nobody that will let you drink or be on chemicals while you're driving, Or if you can't fucking, if you can't maintain while you smoke weed, let you get behind the wheel while you've been smoking weed. You know, it's like, dude, you shouldn't be driving on fucking prescription drugs, man, because now they're going to start jamming you up for that. Just like they jammed everybody up for that fucking alcohol that they force market on everybody. And people are dumb enough to still let it be legal. It's like, no, man, people are killing people with that shit. You know, let's make that illegal, make marijuana legal for a while.